Check out my little cactus friends. And the cactus graveyard, don't look at him. Alright, let's talk about my new power system. I have this HQST 100-watt solar panel. I paid like, I think I only paid like $80 or $90. I know it wasn't more. I think it was like $89. So that's really good, and it's a high quality panel. It's like identical to others. I watched a video by Will Prowse, and he compared them, and it worked really good. And I've tested it; it does work really awesome. Then I have a Blue Sea. This is a ST blade fuse block. So, um, yeah, that's how I'll be able to wire things directly to that, like my fridge and laptop. And I can add USB things, and I can just put whatever I want on there, power anything. It's DC. This is all going to be DC, so I don't need nothing I use needs AC power, so I don't need an inverter. So that saves me like $80, $100. And then this is the Renogy DC plus MPPT solar charge controller, and it's a battery isolator, and it also allows so the solar panel goes into this, and then it will charge this battery, and when this battery is full, it'll charge the car battery. And if solar isn't available, you wire this to the alternator, and you can charge this battery off of the alternator too. So that's pretty neat. That was like $250. And I also got the Bluetooth module to attach to that, so I can see, monitor all the stuff right from my phone via Bluetooth. So that's pretty awesome. And then this is the SOK 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. This was $569, I think. And yeah, again, I watched a lot of different videos, mainly Will Prowse. If you want to learn about this stuff, go watch his channel. So anyway, that's the setup. So I'm trying to figure out where to put this in penny. Let's go take a look. As for the solar panel, I still have all of this super strut, and I'll use U-bolts to connect that to my roof rack rails. And because I took apart the roof rack, I guess I'm going to build a smaller version. I'm going to get the Renogy like uh, adjustable height tilt, what's the word I'm looking for? Bracket holder. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna attach that to this, and then I should be able to just mount this directly to the Renogy thing, and then at least I think it might tilt two ways. I'm not sure, but that would be pretty awesome. So let's go look and see what I'm talking about. All right, this should look familiar to longtime friends of the channel. Here's a much shorter roof rack. Same U-bolts. That's actually a new piece of super strut. But anyway, yeah, I've got a lot of super strut now. So I just did that for both of them, and I threw the solar panel up there. So hopefully you can see that. And I think I want to have it, like the wires are right there. I probably shouldn't have it sitting on the wire. But yeah, I would probably have the wires. I'll probably turn it around. It would be on the other side. And I still got to see if that Renogy thing, when I order it, which really looks an awful lot like what's holding the garage door up, looks just like that. So do I need to spend $30? It'd probably cost me a little less if I built my own, but they already figured it out, and Mint Range is a good company. So anyway, I want to have the wire on the opposite side, but what I would do is this piece right here is plastic. I hope the camera's pointing at it. But this is plastic, so I could drill a hole here and then have it come out, you know, just pop this little piece out, and then it should, let's see if I can, the wire should be able to come out here and go down there, like this. It doesn't look like it would bang to the wire. There's that whole gap space, and that's about the size of the gauge of the wire. So I'm going to stick a same gauge wire in there and see what happens. And if that works, I'll do that, because right here, right here, this is, it goes into the roof, which would go down through there. So that's how all that stuff goes in. One of those is the, where is it at? This tube, I think, is the windshield wiper fluid. But anyway, feast your eyes on this. Let's get some more light on it too. I pulled out all the trim on this side. So, and look back in here. Look how far this goes down. And look how far it goes this way. It's all this space. So, and it really, I'm going to back up as far as I can. My garage door's down because it's the middle of the night. But yeah, look at how much bigger it looks in here now. It's just huge. So what I'm thinking is, here's the solar charge controller, and I could just mount that to a piece of wood like this. And I could just stick the piece of wood in there. I got it in there earlier. I think I used the shorter one. But yeah, so then you could, or put it like sideways, because look at all this space. I could just put this, that'll fit right in there. I already put it in there. And then that way, that's all the way out of the way. And then I could just have a face here, you know, and mount the fuse box right there. And that way, when I make a shelf for a cabinet, and look at this thing. This is what the seat belt was connected to. So it's like, it's easy to mount stuff to here. You know, just imagine the possibilities. But yeah, if that would be out of the way if I put it back there, and then I could have the fuse box. And then I don't know where to put the battery. It's got to go under there. You know, because I'll have all this space. Look at how much space is underneath there. There's a ton of room down here. So I'm going to try and make, see, I've got a board across. So I would have, you know, just try and make it all flat. All the way back through here. You know, and then the bed will end right here. So I'll still have like this step. And then maybe I can put a cabinet or something, or I don't know, there's just so much I could do. And there's all this space down here. I could put the battery down there, because the bed will go all the way to the chair pretty much. And then, yeah, you'll see. It's hard for me to explain, but I think you get the picture. So now there's this, I've got all this extra room. And I was thinking, I think the gas tank is on this side. So if I put a water tank or something on this side and all that, that'd be a great place for something like that. I don't know where you, how I would construct a container like that. So, but I think I'm just going to build the platform first, which I'm going to measure for that right now. And then I'm going to get 2 pieces of wood and then bring them home, and I'll have to make a cut like I talked about. And yeah, it's going to be really awesome. And then I'll be able to build like a cabinet or something, and then figure out the power. And then once I have the power in, then I can figure out everything else. Like where do I want, like I could throw the bed in here then, and then see what that's like. And then I'll be able to see, uh, how much room is left. And there's just so much you could do. I love it. All right, guys. So I'm torn about what kind of wood to use to build my platform, so I figured I would just do a mock-up. I keep saying mock-up. I don't even like saying mock-up. It's a mock-up. No, it's the prototype. Okay, it's whatever. Anyway, so I keep thinking about I think about this stuff all the time. Like, this consumes me. So, I was thinking about the platform and like, what do I need to do with the platform? That's my trash can. I just emptied it. But we're talking about this mattress here. So, like, that's the mattress I've been using for quite some time now. I'm building the platform basically on this size and shape, and now I'm having trouble figuring out what kind of wood I want to use. How do I want to build the platform? How big do I make these pieces of wood that I'm going to have cut for me? So, like, you better have that cut right. You better measure 10 times. So, anyway, I figured I'd just throw this mattress in the back on top of what I have improvised back there to see if it even, maybe I need less. I keep thinking about weight. Maybe how do I do this with less? And I don't want to buy big giant sheets of plywood. So let's see if I need big sheets. So what the hell is he talking about? Well, here's the platform. You see, I have all this space, and you can just, sit here. The mattress would be over this part, and it'd be over the fridge too, pretty much. It would take up this whole space except out to about here. So let's test that. Let's see if this is going to work. And nothing under here but the piece that originally came with it, which I'm still impressed with. Like, why don't I just use this? I already have that. So maybe I just do buy a nice piece and have it cut nice. But then it's like, do I want it to go all the way up to there? Or do I want this open so I could, have taller items there? But the mattress is going to be there. I will live with it. So let's put the mattress in here. Let's see what it looks like. And just a recap of what I'm set. This is the original piece, and I'm just going to be laying that over my nice super strut frame that I made. That is bolted to the frame. Whatever. Go look at my other video. But I'm just setting this on top of that, and then I'm going to put the mattress over this to see what it looks like. So like this, I just have the boards laying over the top. This from a desk. I know, whatever. It's just testing it. So let's see. How much do you really need? Like, does it need to be the most sturdiest thing in the world? I'd like some give to it, actually. Uh, and do I need to make it all conformed? Do I need to shape it perfectly, or can I just get by with like a nice one cut, easy cut? All right, here's the unveiling, and I'm pretty impressed with the way it looks. With uh, just look at the amount of room I have to work with here. I'm still worried about this vent thingy. I don't know what's going on there. I need to make sure that's free and clear, and I'm putting insulation everywhere. I'm going to insulate all this up, make it look nice, and put the automotive carpet like this all over it. And then I'll put a shelf here, and then I don't know how I will incorporate cabinets, or if I will. Over here, I kind of definitely want them. I've got quite a bit of space to work with over here too. Just imagine what you could do. And then like the shelf right there with a cup holder. And then somehow I'd like to, you see, I was sitting here, and that's pretty awesome. So like I can sit right here, and I can close the door. My legs are here, I'll show you. So like now I'm in here, and I can at least sit up with my feet down here. So imagine if I use these holes to have like a nice like tray table, and I could just sit my laptop right there. You know, type that. This would be perfect for that. So I think, and now that I have the thing and I'm sitting here, this is super comfortable. So I don't need this. I don't need it to go all the way out to there. But yeah, I mean, maybe I want it to go out to there. Yeah, so this will, alright, that makes sense. So I was also thinking like right here is like this unused space. So I could put the solar charge controller thingy here somehow, like bam. And then the fuse box could be here, and you know, in like its own little box. I was thinking of ripping the whole center console out and redoing it. And then so solar charge controller here, battery like right there. Okay. And then I still have all this room over here. Alright, so that just answered some questions. So I'm just trying to show you my thought process through all of this. You know, like, I just made the platform, and I could have made it go all the way over to here, but this is why I didn't. I made it so I could have all this open space here, and also my tent will fit right here. I checked, it does. It fits like perfect. And I can even like hang it from these if I wanted to somehow. Probably get it out of the way, like hang it here and have it go all the way over. Hang one end from that, and then it would go rest over there. I'll have to show you that idea later, but then I could still be getting in and out of this door. You know, I'd have to duck, but you know, it'd be easy because I have this step. So I really thought about that a lot. And then also, like, if I wanted to, like, I want the water to be down here. I wish there was some kind of way I could make a tank to go, you know, like a custom molded water tank that I could pressurize. Then you could even, I don't know. And I also thought about utilizing these two holes to make a shelf. So I could go this way. And then if the window's open, you could even go out that way. And that way, like, since I'm cooking over there, you know, the fridge is here, the awning's on this side. So if you had a shelf coming straight out that window, that'd be really useful, especially when, because I always set the table up right outside this door. Yeah, so like, I'm thinking along those lines too. There's so much cool, weird things you can do in a little space like this. And like, yeah, this is pretty nice. Like, I mean, look at all this. I'm all the way spread. I can almost I'm 5'9" or something, and I can almost stretch all the way out, like just like that. With all the new space that I created, now I got the full-size bed. I'm not sacrificing any comforts here. Shelf there with a nice cup holder, you know. So cool. mean, yeah, and here it is all like it with the cover over it. But I mean, still impressive, like, amount of space that I have in here to work with. And it's all covered up nice. Like, just, I feel like I have like 10 times the room I had on my first trip. It might not seem like much to you, but like, this is gonna change everything. Now you don't even know. Thanks for watching. I mean, look, from just a regular Subaru Forester. Oh wait, no. Look at this nice little bed in the back. Look at how much room there's gonna be. And you can access the spare tire, which no one is doing.